Hello friends, and welcome to today's episode. We talk a lot about the perks of being a cop. We caught a moment on Friday. Roberta Crowley, who is 81 years old, thinks that the best way to live a long life is to eat well and keep moving. So, she takes her dog for walks 3 times a day. Crowley usually just goes up and down the road of the home she shares with her daughter, granddaughter, and great-granddaughter. She has dementia. But on this day, Crowley turned away from the main road and went into a nearby bush. Her granddaughter knew something was wrong when her dog came home without her. She called the Maryland Charles County Sheriff's Office right away. 5 officers, P. Debo, C. Kaywood, B. Morrison, Sergeant C. Black, Corporal C. Clevenger, and his K-9 partner, Eno, went to the scene and started looking for the missing woman. They found her after 40 minutes. Crowley was lost and confused when the cops showed up out of nowhere. He asked them if they were also out for a walk. They didn't want to scare her or make her feel bad, so they entered her world quietly and said, yes. Crowley said that it looked like she had lost her way. The team's youngest member, Brandon Morrison, who was 21 at the time, stepped in to help. In a sense. He took the 81-year-old's hand gently and began to lead her home. Sergeant Black took a picture of the sweet moment, and the Charles County Sheriff's Office posted it on its Facebook page. The touching picture went global, with more than 218K likes, 10K comments, and 5K shares. We talk a lot about the perks of being a cop. We caught a moment on Friday, the text said, then went on to explain what had happened. I wanted her to feel comfortable, Officer Morrison told People. She was lost, and I wanted to help her get back on track. Any cop would have done the same thing. It did work. Just holding hands said more than any words could have. It was a quiet warning to the senior that she wasn't alone and sent a message of safety and security. The picture is nice to look at, but it also shows how strong human connections and communities can be. As they walked, the police officers made small talk with Crowley, which put her at ease even more. When they got her home safely, her family was very happy. Officer Morrison was shocked to hear that his picture had gone viral. He thought it was a small thing to do to help the old woman, and he liked getting to talk to her. He said, it was cool to talk to someone that old who has been through a lot and now lives with 4 generations. I'm very close to my grandmother, so her story interested me. Sergeant Black, who took the picture, also thinks that everything is just part of the job. Sergeant Black said, I saw our team's youngest officer help an 80-year-old woman, which was very touching. The way they talked brought them together. He stands for what the cops are all about. We're here to help people in need. He did what he had to do to help her. Even though they might not have thought it was a big deal, everyone else did. Many people left comments praising the young officer's action and telling their own stories about loved ones with memory. It's wonderful that they let this woman keep her respect while helping her. That is so important to remember, wrote one. Another person wrote, thank you for going along with her on her journey in a calm and natural way. What could have been a very scary and dangerous situation for the woman with dementia turned out to be a nice walk home with some nice young guys. Thank you for treating her with honor and respect and as a person, not as her sickness. Here. At the end of the Facebook post, the sheriff's office said, officers face different situations every day. Some are good, but some aren't. In this case, a scary situation for the family turned out well in the end. They were thankful for that. For us, this is the best part of being a cop. A lost old woman was found that day thanks to the hard work and commitment of the cops, and they also helped her along the way. Treating her with respect, kindness, and honor. Officer Morrison's desire to lend a hand, both physically and figuratively, is a great example of what it means to serve the community. And shows that we can make a world where no one feels lost or alone if we live by the values of kindness and understanding. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.